and on behalf of the Department of Electrical Engineering, KKWIEER Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nasik, I extend my warm welcome to each one of you for today's panel discussion on scope and career opportunities in electrical engineering. This panel discussion gives an opportunity to learn directly from the industrial experts, gain practical insights beyond the textbooks, and explore the diverse career opportunities. Today, we are having eminent personalities with us in the field of electrical engineering for the panel discussion. Before we start with the actual panel discussion, let me take a moment to introduce all our esteemed panelists. We have on the
meeting join कर रहे
Just a minute. Okay. I request everyone to please mute their mics. We have on the panel Mr. Anil Thete, Mr. Santosh Kale, Mr. Mukul Pande, and Mr. Sarthak Pawar. So we are very grateful to have you all, sir.
Thank you.
So our first esteemed panelist is Mr. Anil Thete, sir. He completed his bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from KKWIEER College of Engineering, Nashik. He is currently serving as an additional executive engineer at MSE TCL and brings over 20 years of experience in the public power sector. His extensive knowledge and practical expertise make him an invaluable guide and aspiring engineer. A very warm welcome to you, sir. We are delighted to have you with us today. Next, we have our esteemed panelist, Mr. Santosh Kale, sir. He completed his bachelor's of degree in electrical engineering and affiliated with the University of Pune in 2004. He is currently working as the project manager as the project management head at Lucy Electric India Private Limited. With over 17 years of professional experience in operation and project management, he possesses deep expertise in the core electrical industry. A very warm welcome to you, sir. We are honored to have you with us. Next, we have our distinct panelist, Mr. Mukul Pande, sir. He completed his bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from KKWIEER College of Engineering itself. With more than 13 years of experience in software engineering, he has served in various roles, including senior software engineer, senior software developer, software development specialist, and application developer. He's currently working as an application developer at CIBC Capital Markets, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. A very heartfelt welcome to you, sir. We are grateful for your presence today. Next, we have we have Mr. Sarthak Pawar, sir, our next panelist. He completed his bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from KKWIEER College of Engineering, graduating in 2020. He's currently working with Tata Technologies, JLR, as an EV system and simulation engineer. With around 6 years of industrial experience, he has built strong expertise in the rapidly growing field of electrical vehicles. A very warm welcome to you, sir. It's a pleasure to have you all with us. So we have experts from all the domain having electrical engineering as their background. I thank Mr. Anil Thete, Mr. Santosh Kale, Mr. Mukul Pande, and Mr. Sarthak Pawar for accepting our invitation as panelists and also being ready to share their deep knowledge and expertise in electrical engineering and power sector. So, I request our esteemed panelists, if it is possible, may you please on your cameras. So this is going to be a very interesting and knowledgeable session for all of us today. We are going to have an interactive session with all the panelists, and I will be asking questions to all the esteemed panelists one by one. So I request all the participants, you may carry a notebook and pen with you And if you are having any questions, you may ask your questions through the chat box at the end. Okay, so let's begin with the most awaited panel discussion session. Okay,
Thanks a lot, Harshita.
welcome, sir. Okay, so let's begin with the most awaited session we are having. So the first question is for Mr. Anil Thete, sir. So, the question is that why one should choose electrical engineering as a discipline over other disciplines? Over to you, sir.
Yes, thank you. The question itself says our world is runs on electricity itself, and everything now AI has taken over in all parts of our life. However, AI is not going to generate electricity for us. Electricity is very integral part of our day-to-day life. Electricity generation, transmission, distribution, these activities are very interesting in the from the point of view of being a student. And there are various opportunities in the field of electrical engineering. Like in the generation, you have ample opportunities. We previously were totally dependent on fossil fuels. Now we have been shifted towards renewable energy, wherein solar, wind, and other options like hydro are available there. So ample of job opportunities are there. Similarly, when we switch over to transmission sector, we have uh, very vast transmission network. With the advent of more generation coming into the grid, the transmission network itself is uh, growing day by day. So there is an ample opportunity in transmission sector as well, wherein there are a lot of substations are being installed, a lot of lines are being constructed. Grid is being getting complicated. With the more generation being coming into the grid, there is more need for the expert people who can manage those grids. And with the advent of AI, the grids are managed smartly. So this is also an opportunity for electrical engineering. Now, when we shift over to the distribution is where the electricity comes to our places, industries, colleges, institutes, and home. So the electricity is most important part of our life. So distribution sector flows the electricity to our homes, wherein we have ample of opportunities. So apart from this electricity generation, transmission, and distribution, we have other opportunity. Our day-to-day life has been taken over by so many instruments, gadgets. Electricity is required there. So we need expert persons who generate, transmit, distribute, and handles electricity. So this gives us very good opportunity to explore this field like electrical engineering. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. The transmission distribution, we all are, electrical engineers are connected with this words. I request everyone to please keep your mics on mute. So with that, the next question goes to Mr. Santosh Kale, sir. Sir,
Hi.
as Anil Thete, sir, have given a good sharing. So next question is that what qualities or attributes electrical engineers should have at the end of the degree?
Okay. Very first, thank to all, inviting to me. As we know that the Swami Vivekananda, the famous quote of Swami Vivekananda is like, education is the manifestation of the perfection already in the man. What it means? It means that learning is not merely about the collecting degree or certification. It is about discovering our inner potential, then continuously improving ourselves and applying knowledge meaningfully in both professional and the personal lives. So what we see when if anyone doing the engineering or he's in final year or maybe in our job they are in pass outing stage, he should understand what exactly present trend, where we want to go, and where I need to choose my career. As Anil rightly mentioned that it is a AI word, but what when we are, earlier we are, I always say when we're, I go to the expert talk, we are from the analog family. We are not from the digital family. What it means, we can change the things, by putting simply any task on the AI, and we get the, all the available material. But put that, you know, analog thing gives the practical approach to see that problem. When we evaluate the engineer, after, doing their degree, or he should evaluate when I'm joining the, any industry, whether as mentioned by the again Anil, power start from the generation, then it goes to transmission, distribution. There is a primary switchgear, secondary, then power come to the our, household. So there are the n number of things. Everyone should be, do the self retrospect, which field I need to do the career. As now Mukul is working in the IT sector, Anil is working in the, transmission, or we can say the power sector distribution company. I am working in the corporate sector. How the corporate are working on that? Which department are there? It is like many things like that, starting from the order receipt to the till collection of the final penny. There is a different department like sales department, production, project planning, engineering, supply chain, distribution. So where we, fit in that. And when you go to the, like for the any after interview or in that, you should, speak such a way that your approach should be the agile rather than the traditional. Don't look on the what is going, what book has given, your teacher will teach you, but it's up to you what digital tool you need to use. If you want to go to the engineering field, use tools available for the engineering, like, you know there is different software, AutoCAD, CATIA, or when you want to go to the electrical engineering, there is again different design software available. Then your confidence, that confidence matter, how you speak, what you learn, because what we are judging, we are not judging your marks, how you present, what you learn, how you know the depth of the knowledge for that particular field, what learn any subject. So that, things need to keep in the mind, and based on that, that should be the develop individual to be ready in the future of the market requirement. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. A very wonderful answer you gave. And the first line you said that uh, education is the manifestation. And my next question is related to that. That because, as sir said, that how we talk, how is our confidence? We have many opportunities, and like all opportunities are open for us, but we have to see that where we fit it in. So relating with that, the next question is for Mukul Pande sir. That what is the scope of electrical engineers in abroad? So
Okay.
over to you,
Hi.
sir.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much. Hello to all from Canada. I'm talking from Canada, Toronto, and it's early morning here. So, early morning on Saturday, being connected with your alma mater, KKWIEER, after a long time feels great actually. So, thank you so much to all of you for giving the opportunity to speak here. And yes, listening to what Anil and Santosh mentioned earlier, electrical engineering is the base of all the fields, I would say. Even though, I'm working in the software field, my base is electrical engineering. And, we all should be proud that we are part of the electrical fraternity. So, coming to your question now, that what is the scope of electrical engineering abroad? Yes, so there are two parts to it basically. Firstly, is what is the basic scope of electrical engineering abroad? For abroad, um, it's the same as in India, but only thing is in North America here, the transmission, distribution, and all other sectors are, I would say, a bit advanced than in India. Uh, but even India is catching up in those regards. So there are like multiple sectors related to power transmission generation, and wherein students can get students can think and get an opportunity to learn and do their what like development in those fields. Specifically, coming to the point that nowadays AI has come in to place, right? So, why or where electrical engineers stand when AI comes into place, even abroad, right? So we have like these distribution systems where there are faults which are generated on live transmission lines, So AI can, help in that case wherein there are fault on live transmission lines, using the data models that are there that are available, and they can predict the fault in advance. So in that case, you will need electrical engineers to have the base knowledge about the basic distribution systems present wherein the AI can operate, but then for that AI to operate, you need the base as electrical engineering. So this is one of the areas wherein electrical engineers can come in and make a difference. Then secondly, you have there is optimized energy management, wherein energy management is a very important feature of electrical engineering. So, in optimized energy management, electrical engineers can play a role wherein how they can design better systems, better electrical systems, and how the better electrical systems can perform in terms of transmission, distribution, and generation. And then you have fault tolerance, right? Fault tolerance is another part wherein live data from data sensors can come in, and then electrical engineers can play a role in terms of designing good fault tolerant systems for the entire transmission and distribution network. So I hope I was able to answer your question, but if you have any specific more, if you're looking for more specific answer, then yes, I can.
Thank you, sir. You answered a very you answered properly, and like we have many opportunities overall in like we have to uh, create the proper base, and like electricity have no end. So as you told,
Correct.
AI is there, but we have to learn the base and we have to come
Correct.
up with the opportunities.
Yes,
Yes.
and I would like to mention one point. Like when we were studying, I still remember Professor Kushare sir. He used to mention, "Get your basics right" every time whenever you attend his lecture. So that applies to every engineering field. If you have your basics right, you can work in any field. Like currently, I'm working in software, so that does not take away the fact that I'm an electrical engineer. If you get your basics right and if you apply your logic well, you can work in any of the fields. Even as Santosh mentioned, right, it's all about confidence. Yeah, the way you present yourself, the confidence that you have. So um, it's for electrical engineering also. There's wide variety, and I would like proudly and like to say that even with the advent of AI, electrical engineering is here to stay. So, software engineering jobs are at big risk right now with the advent of AI, but electrical engineering field would definitely stay here.
Thank you so much, sir. You are we have a live example. Like sir is at Canada right now. He is a KKWIEER passed out student, and yes, we can relate to him. And yes, thank you so much, sir. So the next question is for Sarthak Pawar, sir. Sir, what are the opportunities in R&D field in government or in private R&D institutions for electrical engineers?
Thanks, Ashita. And even my answer will be similar to the Santosh sir, Mukul sir, Anil sir. So first, the basic thing is directly going to your question. I will just go with the basic concepts and I will say the basic understanding. So all the humans when they cross the one age limit, they all are running for the money, right? Our basic requirement is the money. To have something, we will require the money, like for the medical treatment, for the marriages, for the daily eating. We have the money. We require the money. To gain that money, everyone is capturing their domain and their expertise, I would say. Like most of the, even when you have passed out from your 12th HSC standard or the 10th, you have some your plans, right? You have to become the doctor, you have to become the engineer or something, XYZ. Some want to go to defense area and all. So from where you get that inspiration? Because your parents or someone alma mater will guide you in that domain, that even the staff we have in the colleges, the Munje sir, Kushare sir, JD Patil sir, Shivaya sir, that they have become the teacher right now, right? So they have the passion to become a teacher. So to earn the money, everyone has their passion, right? So on following that passion, choosing that passion, it is a path to earn the money. But being being the engineer and choosing the engineering domain, we have the versatile domains like IT, CS, which is supporting to the AI, mechanical, civil, and electrical. So when we were passing out and when we were choosing the uh, engineering domain, our parents told that, or our alma mater told that, see, every domain will remain or not remain. It's not like that core, but the core domains are electrical, mechanical, and civil. So that's a basic of the development. It's a fundamental for your development of your country, for your development of your own, each and everything. Even when everyone is talking about the AI, so to run that AI, it is powered by the electricity, right? Where the AI is located, the office of the AI, the data center is AI. It is located on the structure and the fundamentals. The fundamentals I'm saying, like the foundation. Sorry, it is the developed by the civil engineer, right? To run something extraordinary in your AI office, or to equipy some system computer, there are the mechanical, what I will say, the mechanical things which is happening in that offices. Every, like, even for the doctors, even for the defense, everywhere the three base domain, engineering domain, I would say, it's electrical, civil, and mechanical. So your question was like, why we have to choose the scope in the electrical, and being the electrical engineer, what's the scope in the R&D and the government jobs and the electric vehicles. So instead of focusing on the job, I would say, just focus on your passion and just follow that passion, follow that path, because ultimately you have to earn the money. There are the lots of ways and paths to earn that money. But so being the opportunity in electric vehicle, as I am from the electrical vehicle background, I would say that in the electric vehicle, when I was the engineer, I have already decided that I want to go into the automotive domain, because the running cars, the running bikes kicks my feeling out. So that make me like extraordinary that I have choose the electric vehicle domain. So everyone from considering you and everyone from your that who are the participants will have some of the eagerness to conquer that passion. So talking the job opportunity, or talking about the scope in the R&D and EV, we will say everything will be replaced by the AI. But in future, but to give the fundamental to that AI, so basically how to calculate the power requirement for the vehicle. Ultimately your vehicle will run on the power. To create that power, there will be some electrical energy. If you can give the input to the your AI domain to create that power, so ultimately there is a physics formula behind that. So ultimately you are using the physics formula, you are using the mathematical equations, you are using your electrical engineering knowledge, how to accommodate that formula and how to calculate the power. So ultimately your knowledge, your expertise are getting feed to the AI. We are not talking about the AI, but here we are creating the importance of electrical engineering knowledge and the expertise we have, that it will only feed the AI. AI will not have its own knowledge. It is not gathering the knowledge. We are feeding to the AI. We are feeding to the Google and whatever the data centers are. After feeding, they are creating some structure and they are giving the output in that way. So our knowledge, being in electric vehicle, so I would say that when we are using the communication between motor, VCU, battery, we are using the CAN channels are like they are giving the signals from battery to the motor, accelerator pedal to the motor, to the VCU. It goes to the CAN channel signal. Now day by day, it is acquiring by the AI signals. AI signal in the sense of it will create that signals from the battery side, like battery management systems. The BMS is on the peak to use the AI. It will give the state of the battery in the sense state of the health. How much the battery is being charged, or how much the battery is in the good health. When you are using your laptops or the system, you can see the battery status in the mobile as well. So to calculate that health of the battery of your mobile and the battery of the electric vehicle, the AI is being used. So behind that AI, there is a basic formula of the maths to to consider how much the voltage in the battery, to consider how much the voltage has been utilized, and then create the depending on that basic knowledge, it will give the good health or the better health like that. Being in the government job, every government job in the MSCDCL, then whatever the energy sectors, then the railway sectors, or in the defense sectors, they are not directly depending on the AI, but they are collecting the expertise from the engineers that as the Anil sir said that to consider to find out the fault using the AI, but how the fault it is, how the severity of fault is, that can be only calculated by and only identified by the electrical engineers. So uh, energy neither be created nor be destroyed. We everyone knows. So in that sense, energy also not be replaceable. So so you can't create the energy using the AI, right? So there is something we have to understand. AI is the just path to go somewhere, but you are the source of that path, your knowledge. Even in the defense sector, if I say about the Indian defense are using the electric vehicles nowadays, they are using the you can see I will just request the participants and all the people are joining here. You can search the MRSM bridge, then the rocket launchers. Those are the defense sector parts. MSM bridge is the bridge where nowadays, when you are crossing the river and when you are trying to take the military tanker from one end to another end, there were the none of the critical areas in the like Leh, Ladakh, and something like that. There is no bridges. So the MRSM bridge is a temporary bridge, which can be it is a mobile bridge, so that is having the capacity of something 5,000 ton, 12,000 ton, like that. I'm saying tons, not 5 ton, 12 ton. It is 5,000 tons, 12,000 tons. That's are operated by the motors, right? It will get open, it will get closed to create that bridge to sustain that weight of the tankers. So that are being operated by the motor. So who made the motor? AI didn't made the motor. Electrical engineer made the motor. Electrical engineer calculated the power and torque to sustain that 12,000 ton capacity, 5,000 ton capacity of the tanker, right? So where their motors are used, where there is a supply of electricity, so in the government sector or whatever the sector you have asked, everywhere the basic fundamentals are being used. Right now, I am the technical lead. I am handling the total team of 8 to 10 members of engineers. Being a technical lead, I'm just when I am recruiting the people or the student, I'm just finding out who is the basically giving the answer of Ohm's law, then who is able to find out the calculate the torque and power for the electric vehicles. That's a very basic fundamentals. I have created I will tell you that I have converted and created. There is a difference between converted and created. I have converted over 11 vehicles, considering the defense vehicle as well. Earlier, I was working in the Nibe Motors, so it is only supplying to the Indian defense. So I have converted Mahindra Xylo, Mahindra Scorpio for that, from IC vehicle to the electric vehicle. So none of the AI or the none of the technology has been used. Just the electrical expertise has been used. And overall, I have made the 7 vehicles. Consider the Renault Duster, Ashok Leyland buses, Force Motor buses, then the Jaguar where I am working. I have created new 7 vehicles, and total I have worked on the 20, around the 20 vehicle. In that 20 vehicle, what the basic thing is, we require the power and torque. what the power and torque means. You also know. We have to find out like many of the engineers are still not find out electrical engineers, I'm saying, are not able to find out the difference between voltage and current. Right, that's a very difficult part. If your fundamentals are not clear, how you can calculate the power, how you can calculate the torque, how you can make the vehicle that capable that it can travel at any terrain conditions. Like when I am making the vehicles, when I am creating the motor power and the battery power, I have the condition that this vehicle will run in this area. This vehicle have to sustain that much load and all. So for that, we have to understand the basic fundamentals, and we have to understand the basic criticality of the product. When you're creating some product, your knowledge has been used, right? So I'm just winding my point. I would just like to say, be the clear with fundamentals, don't cheat the fundamental. Also, the Mukul sir has said, as the Kushare sir has said, like he have mentioned that Kushare sir has said that uh, keep your basic fundamentals like at that grade, that like even if you can the Kushal, when I was there in the second or the third year, Kushare sir was told that even anytime if someone wake up you from the sleep, and if he asks some formula to you, you have to able to answer that question. So you have to understand that for what you are creating the product, or what is use of your knowledge, according to that your basic knowledge and the fundamental will be used at that criticality. So that's from my side. We can go through more questions. Thank
Wow,
you.
sir. Generally, it was really like you answered it so well. And generally, you gave the signal to all of the participants, all of the students, which are moving further with the confused thoughts. You gave a proper clarity. And yes, you are so much into the like the knowledge, like what you have pursued. You're so much into that it is like we can like, feel it. You have answered the question fabulously. And also you told that you should be passionate and you should be clear with your fundamentals. That is the main point. So everyone is leaving for the money, but how are you working? Like AI can't do each and everything, the basic calculations. Like what we have to give him the signal, we have to give him the step that what to do next. Then it will work. So
Right.
yes, we have to be clear with our fundamentals. Thank you so much, sir. And
Thank you.
yes, everyone's passion is different. Like as sir's passion was in EV, so he's to like he went in the core. So some are interested in government jobs. So my next question is with that. So I request Anil sir for the next question. That sir, what are the openings in the government sector? What electrical engineers are recruited mostly in government sector? Over to you, sir. Anil Thete, sir, are you audible? Okay, sir.
It's a good question. It's a part of this discussion. The why we should go to government sector. I would like to share some small PPT I had made. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Navigating in the public sector landscape, that is government jobs. Huh? So this is as we know, prestigious technical roles, nation building projects, long term career opportunities for electrical engineering graduates. We'll divide these things in two roles, like central government and state government. So what are the opportunity at the central government stage? So under UPSC, Indian Engineering Services exams are conducted. Then various central PSU, जो public sector utilities है, like NTPC, PGCL, Power Grid, वहाँ पे भी आपको काफ़ी सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ मिलेगी। इसके अलावा आपने एक सवाल पूछा था कि R&D। So those who are interested, they have a very good scope in defense and research in DRDO, ISRO, and BARC. Give me a minute. This PSUs or Navratna Maharatna entry is through GATE exam. So you need to prepare the GATE exam quite well. So where are the opportunities? See, power sector giants like Power Grid, who handles the transmission networks all across India. Then NTPC, who generates fossil fuel generation. National Thermal Power Corporation. Then NHPC, hydro generation. Then you have also opportunity in oil and gas enterprises like ONGC, SPCL, BPCL, GAIL, IOCL. Then we have a giant heavy electrical creators like BHEL, Nalco, Coal India. Moving on, we have more opportunities in nuclear and defense productions. Bharat Electricals Limited, NPCL, so Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited. This starting salary remains immaterial. It's our passion, as rightly said, and our willingness to join the public sector utilities. How you will prepare is through engineering services exams conducted by UPSC. It's just like a IAS exam. It's a separate exam, IES. The required criteria will be the GATE exam. You have to study basic electricals. As Sarthak sir said, Kuchari sir always used to say, you need to clear at your basics. Then staff selection commission, JE, Railway Recruitment Board, wherein JE, that is junior engineer. These posts are recruited. Coming back to R&D, as said, you have ample of opportunities to electrical engineers in DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, then ISRO, then BARC. Again, it all comes down to dedicated screening exams. These are the various bodies which conducts exam to PSUs like UPSC, IITs, Staff Selection Commission, State PSCs, DISCOMs. The nature remains prelims, mains, interview, gate score, group discussion, interview, written exam, state quota. How you will build yourself? So foundations remains the master core electrical engineering subjects like machine control systems, power systems, basic electrical engineering. How should be your strategy to approach the government jobs? To central government jobs, you need to be prepared for the GATE exam. So study your basics rightly. Enroll for mock test series. Prepare yourself for various mock interviews. Some institutions which conducts GDPI preparations, join them. So this is in short the strategy to for your competitive exams in central as well as state level public sector utilities. So you need to be master at your core subjects. बेसिक्स अगर राइट है तो आप एग्जाम जरूर क्रैक कर पाओगे. इसके अलावा आपको लॉजिकल रीजनिंग भी करना है, वो भी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है. जनरल नॉलेज अवेयरनेस विच हेल्प्स यू टू क्रैक GDPI, personal interviews, group discussions. So you need to be aware with what is happening around you in your field as well as around your surrounding. Then for preparing virtual calculator practice, I mean to वर्चुअल गेट एग्जाम्स के लिए आप प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो. देन general aptitude and reasoning. You need to be good, because only being master in technical knowledge is not good enough. You will be assessed in your aptitude and reasoning as well. So this is how you can prepare for those exams. As I said, uh, government sector, central and state we utilize in power sector, but we have ample opportunities in renewable energy sectors. So if you permit me, I'll go ahead with the renewable energy sector as well. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Hello.
should I go ahead with the renewable energy sector opportunities as well?
Uh, Sir, like we are having next few questions. If time permits,
Okay,
may
okay.
you? Yes.
Yes,
Thank you,
thank
sir. Okay. So the effort sir has taken for making the PPT. Thank you so much, sir. You shared so many different exams and also told about the R&D. So thank you, sir. I guess participants have got a brief note about the exams. So now my next question is to Mr. Santosh Kale, sir. That what are the opportunities existing in core electrical sector, sir? Like the brief two or three uh, core electrical sectors.
Arshita, I have one question. Who is the crowd, like student or parents, from which year to which year? So based on that, I can
Sir,
guide them.
This is a
all
mixed crowd, sir.
Okay, no issue.
Yeah.
Got it. So let me rather than quickly, I will summarize. I will not take too much time because we have the time limitation. See, I will give my personal experience. I had sir say it is like a mixed crowd. See, I'm an electrical engineer. Okay, recently I did the MBA and the PMP certification. I'm from the small village from village where I started my career. I'm not able to speak a single word. I'm touching some outside some chronology. Many students who are sitting here, there when I visited to the same year college for the taking the final year examination, I think that is a vibe for the project. People not able to speak in English. They only see our college is the number one in the. We know that how is the KKWIEER the reputation, but what I observed that there is something lagging. What that lagging? The confidence, the inability, or it is a threat for speaking the English. So I started from the same background. Now working in the now I'm in the global position. I'm traveling around the globe. So you need to challenge yourself. You need to ask how I can enhance my skill so that as my previous, like Anil, Sarthak, and Mukul, they have already explained that we need to challenge ourselves where I can suit. Based on that, I need to, make the career. See, on a practical front, you don't know whether in which field you will get the job, whether it is a power sector like government sector, as rightly said Anil, there is n number of opportunity. You take the Navratna company, NTPC, Power Grid, PGCIL, EIL. Then again in that, some company they have the government consultant. Then coming to the like corporate sector, there again from starting from generation to the distribution, we have the transformer, we have the circuit breaker, we have the power distribution ring main unit, relay. You can see there is a n number of product is available, but we want to specifically, if you want to go to the higher study, MS, MBA, IIT, that is a different thing. I'm talking about the average people who want to do the immediately job after B graduation. In Nasik is a switchgear hub. There is a transformer factory. There is a switchgear factory available, like big companies like ABB, Siemens, Lucy Electric, Legrand. All the different product is available. But the basic. What basic I'm learning? Ohm's law. It is the one thing. But what which product I'm studying? How it is helping to the build the electricity? What is the distribution fee? What is the secondary distribution? What is the primary distribution? What relay plays the role? What transformer plays the role? That question you should be asked yourself. Then after moving to the career point of view, You should understand that what is my personality. If I'm a very silent guy, and if tomorrow, if I have given the job of the sales, the marketing people, and I'm not able to, being the silent personality, how should I go to the market? How should I convince to the customer? How should I sell my product? So you will get frustrated. Your organization will get frustrated. Obviously, companies are. It is not like that. If you recruited and immediately they will place in a job. It is not like that. There is a proper induction flow. Companies are giving the training to the yourself, but you should understand what is your capability, what is your ability. There is a different type of department available where I can suit. Again, if you got that department which is not like your personality, accept it is. Try to understand the basic, go to the details, how it is impacting to the business model, how it will be helpful in my future. So in a nut and short, my message is those who are hearing to me, if their parents is also there, everyone need to enhance their skill. At the age of 43, recently I completed the MBA in operation and management with first class and distinction, and 2 days before I did the worldwide PM certification. Why it is? Because I'm working on already, I'm working on the good role on the one of good company like Lucy Electrical, but it is a market requirement. I need to challenge myself rather than challenging to other self. So enhance your skill, understand the basic, understand the finance thing, because someone has mentioned, maybe I think Sarthak, ultimately money important. Every people are working for that single penny which run your day-to-day expenses, your family. So these things you need to keep in mind and go to the confidently, so that world will be your. That's it. Thank you.
Wow, congratulations, sir, on your achievement. And thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Life story we got to know. And many students will surely connect to you and also take many new learnings. So now we are having the last half an hour. So we will take 3 to 4 quick questions. So my next question is to Mr. Mukul Pande, sir, that can an electrical engineer start his or her own startup, business, or enterprise? Two
Okay.
to 3 points on this, sir.
Okay. So see, whether you are an electrical engineer or software engineer, you are an engineer. Okay. And what is the role or definition of an engineer is, if there is any basic problem anywhere, you should provide a solution. So that's how even businesses are evolved anywhere, here in India or even anywhere around the world. If an engineer is able to provide a optimized solution, that is what the society is looking for, and that is what your role as an engineer in the society should be, that you should be able to provide optimized solutions to the society to solve certain problems. So to all of the students and parents or whoever are present here, I would say that that's the general setup or mindset that we are brought up with from our at a very young age. That and I mean, I fully respect everybody's day-to-day conditions and everything, that not everybody is able to do his own startup. But nowadays, you don't need you have AI help as well. You don't need that much amount of money. You should think in terms of doing something on your own, starting your own, so that you can, you being an electrical engineer and all the other panel experts here, they have mentioned vast and wide range of applications that electrical engineering has. So you guys should, you are at the right age, during your graduation and engineering, you guys should start thinking in that terms. You guys should start thinking in terms as to, if you have an idea, you start thinking now, you develop that idea. By the time you complete your graduation, you must be in phase that you can launch that idea on your own after graduation. And then you guys can think about starting. So even like Mr. Satakpar is working in EV, so there must be multiple applications related to EV surrounding the EV field, wherein electrical engineers can contribute. And even Mr. Anil Thete, sir, he mentioned multiple applications in generation, distribution. So the basic thought process of an engineer should be to solve any problem in the society. And what I would suggest is, I would take a little bit of a different approach, saying that finish your, we are brought up with the basic mindset of finishing the graduation and then start looking for a job. Rather than that, this has been touched by Kushare sir also during most of our seminars that he had conducted. He had said that you should think of giving solutions to the society and start thinking on your own. So what I would suggest is, if anybody is interested, they should start working on an idea and launch their own startup. Nowadays, startups are gaining a lot of momentum in India as well. Startups are gaining a lot of funding, and if it's related to renewable energy sector, or even power distribution, or even defense sector, if you have a great idea, you can work on it and you can launch it into the society. It would be good for you. And anyways, as an engineer, it's your role and duty that you serve the society, like the army. Like people in the army, they serve for the country. Your role as an engineer is to serve and give back to the society, that whatever you can develop on your own.
Thank you so much, sir. Like, now it is the era of entrepreneurship, and everyone is moving towards that. So thank you for answering the question. So my next question is to to Mr. Anil Thete, sir. Sir, that can you please explain the future of Indian power sector in one or two line statements? The main Indian power sector future.
Sure, sure. I'm audible now?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah. This screen is visible, I think. Okay.
Yes, sir. Clear.
It's a global target has been given for net zero emissions. So India is adopting the same concepts, wherein we are moving from fossil fuel generation to renewable generation. So on your screen, you will see the various targets that has been set by the government of India for non-fossil capacity, that is 500 gigawatt. The said capacity as of now, or as on today, it is 252 gigawatt. So by 2030, in 4 years' time, we are going to add 250 gigawatt non-fossil capacity, that is renewable energy generation in the form of solar, wind, hydro. We are doing this with net zero carbon emissions. Though the global target has been set for 2050, India has sought special permission, and they have set the deadline as 2070. By that time, we have assured that the global carbon footprints will be reduced from Indian side as well. So for achieving these things, there is a massive investment is going on in solar, wind, BSS. BSS is a battery energy storage system, wherein the peak power demand is catered by BSS, because solar and wind generation, they are not reliable. I mean, when there is a evening time or a night time, the generation remains low. So same excess generation is stored in BSS, and when the power peaks, BSS comes into play. Likewise, we have adopted a green hydrogen infrastructure as well, wherein one good news is that the India has recently started one train from Sonepat to Jind in Haryana, which runs on hydrogen fuel. So, as we see, the generation, transmission, distribution, and various sources of the in. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. You gave a very brief information. So, let's move to the next question. So the next question is for Mr. Sarthak Pawar, sir. That what do you think about the future of electrical vehicle. In brief, that what is the future and how should we adapt to that easily?
Shall I give the direct answer or just the polishing answer?
I think I'm buying two. मैं प्लान कर रहा हूँ ईवी लेने का. You can give the direct answer. Lot of confusion.
Yeah. So basically, I am saying being the electrical engineer or the EV engineer, I will say I never recommend to take the EV. Basically, why? So I will give the answer in that way. The
I
the ve-
agree.
po- yeah, the performance of electric vehicle is uh, like it's very fantastic, right? First of all, you can get the high torque acceleration, you can get the better performance as compared to the ICE vehicle. But when we talk about the in India, I'm precisely saying there is a shortage of charging, right? Basically, we have the Anil and Kale sir from that side who knows about the current situation of India. We are creating the 520 gigawatt per day, right? And that 520 gigawatt is getting distributed in industrial sector, railway sector, agricultural sector, commercial complex sector, and also at the residential sectors, which is we are living right now. आज भी हमारे घर पे लाइट जाता है, right? which says that the 520 gigawatt approximately, I'm saying it is from the 500 to 530 548, it is not sufficient which India is creating, right? So right now we are shifting to the renewable energies, but you have the solar plants, you have the this was wind turbines and all. But do you know that maybe students are not aware, but Anil and Santosh sir can give the right answer that uh, a panel of somewhat around 4 by 3 feet panel, a single panel of solar panel, how much it is creating? Your mic is mute, sir.
1.25 kWh only. kW.
Just imagine after running for an hour, it is just creating 1.25 kilowatt, right? So you can imagine we can't go with solar panel building on every buildings. We can't plant a solar panel on every building because if you can see the China globally it is having very huge area, the America, the then Arabian countries. If you compare the land they have and the population they have, right? The population they have is very less. The land they have is very huge. In India, when you talk about, you have very less land area and you have the population is more than China. So can you imagine for this, for us, how we can create the renewable sources? So which means you can go with directly with solar power plants. You who have the bungalows and all, they can put the charging solar panels on their roof. But in the complexes building, we can't go with that. So when one vehicle charges, if I talk about the Indian, the best EV in India is currently it is a Tata Nexon, right? It is having around 36 42 kilowatt hour battery pack, right? When you go for that vehicle charging, we have the Tesla with 97 not 97, it is somewhat around 80 to 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, right? In the Tesla, and also there are various vehicles. But if I'm talking just about the precisely about the Tata Nexon, it is having around something 42 kilowatt hour battery pack. To charge that battery pack, if you go with number of vehicles in India is running day by day, running daily, you can catch out the data from NHI, then RTO. You can see that we are having the vehicles half of the population. We are having the cars half of the population. We have the 144 crore of population. You can find out the we have the cars in India daily running on the road is somewhat around 70 60 to 70 crores car. If you can convert that IC car to the electric car and just consider the 42 kilowatt hour battery pack and just multiply with that 70 crore of number, even don't consider 70 crores, I will just say the 10 crores of car, right? Daily running on the road. Just convert that 10 crores of number. I'm just saying, I'm just talking about the number. Converting that 10 crore to the 42 kilowatt hour battery pack, you will require the 42,000 gigawatt. 4,200, sorry. 4,200 gigawatt you will require. And we are creating here is 520 gigawatt. So you can see in India, if you go for the purchase of electric vehicle, we don't have that setup which other countries are having. Maybe Canada is having, maybe US and China is having, but in India, if you can see directly, we don't have that infrastructure structure of charging. There is also another part is fast charging. You can refuel the IC vehicle within just 2 minutes. But when it's talking about this much the charging time, we have there is a battery pack of 40 kilowatt. I'm just saying, you can just charge up with a charger of 60 kilowatt, which also limits to the 40. When you have to charge that battery pack, you will just double or the neutralize the number to the equivalent number, like 40 किलोवाट अगर बैटरी का पैक है तो you will require the 40 kilowatt of charger. Then you can charge in 1 hour. If you go with the 2C, we have the cells in the battery. That cells is having the capacity 1C, 2C, 3C, 0.5C, 1.5C, which means up when you consider 1C, you can just charge vehicle in 1 hour. When you can saying the 2C, you can charge the vehicle in half hour. And if you are saying the 0.5C, which means you are requiring the 2 hours. So that also depends on the cells, how much time you can go for the fast charging and slow charging and equivalent charging, which is 1 hour charging. So ideally, going for the I can understand Harshita that you want to wind up the session. I can I can read your face. I'm just winding up. So you can just see that uh, for the electric vehicle charging, we have the huge role for the job opportunity. How you can create the charging by creating your own energy, like not creating the own energy, but you can use some source for the energy and you can build a charger. But when you are talking about the charging the vehicle, it is requiring the time more than half hour only. None of the vehicle, I know that's to 80 20 to 80%. I'm saying 10 20 to 80% SOC. When you're going for 0 to 100%, mobile, when you charge the mobile, till the 90% it gets charged fastly, but for the above the 90% it requires more time. Same happens. That's a fundamental for the battery and cells. You can always go for 30 more than 30 minutes. So what's the exact question, Harshita, you are having?
So the question is that what is the future of electrical vehicles?
So what I'm trying to say is
Yes.
there is a future of electric vehicle, but students have to focus on hybrid electric vehicles, then hydrogen vehicles. Electric vehicle is not the solution. It's a I would say uh, it's just temporary solution you can go for, because we have the lack of refineries, and we have as we have saw that in the last 3 months that we have very this much. Even the who has answered the Sumit, the rapid growth, there is a rapid growth in EV industries, but ultimately you will see that those all EV industries are getting converted to the hybrid electric vehicle industries very soon, because the for the charging of EV, we don't have that power, right? We don't have that energy. But EV performance is better, which doesn't makes you sense to immediately buy the EV. Even we can see the lack of petrol and diesel last month. That's why in the price has been increased in India. Similar engineers, as a Mukul sir said, we are the problem solver. I would also say, in addition to that, we are not only the problem solver, we are the creators as well. Yeah, sure, sure, sir. I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we are the creators, and we have to create the HEV. HEV means hybrid electric vehicles. So that will be the future solution, which is having the electric vehicle as well. So that's the scope.
Thank you so much, sir. Like
Thank
you
you.
are having so much deep points. We will surely request sir to have a special session for you, because like currently I'm also studying EV, and I'm also excited to know so much things about like what
Of
is
course, sure.
EV, and we'll surely have one session. We'll request sir.
But I
And
never wind up in one session.
thank you so much,
Thank you.
sir. So like we are at the conclusion part. So my question is for okay. So my question is for Santosh Kale sir. That just one line. What you will advise to the parents that who are like they are taking admission of their wards for engineering? So, what one line you will tell them that about electrical
My
engineering
message is
engineering?
very clear that, like, parents like and mother and father, they play the very crucial role to develop their child future. So electrical is a mother branch. So don't be, get afraid. Don't be compared with the computer branch, IT branch. I'm struggling for my own student for the admission for electrical engineering. Earlier, it was like merit going for the AI computer. This time, after 10th, I'm talking the trend has changed. People are coming to electrical engineering. In 1 minute, I will summarize how the job opportunity. Now the transformer who generate the electricity and transfer to the different substation. Every transformer company, Baroda is which is in the Gujarat, that is the hub of the power transformer industry. जहाँ पे 12 up to 1200 kV transformer will get manufactured. Every company expanding there. Now why they are expanding? Because government has given some that intimation. So they are expanding their capacity. Obviously there is a demand. That's why transformer get mounted. When your upstream get expanded, after 5 years, it will directly percolate to the downside. Primary switch gear, yes, circuit breaker, then come to the distribution, secondary ring main unit, LV, all that side. So future is bright. इंजीनियरिंग करने के बाद आप जॉब कर सकते हो, खुद का बिजनेस कर सकते हो, आप कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग कर सकते हो, इंडस्ट्री चला सकते हो, आप एमएस कर सकते हो, एमबी कर सकते हैं, आप अच्छी आपकी फर्म ओपन कर सकते हैं. इफ यू आर गुड फार्मर, आप एग्रीकल्चर भी कर सकते हो, बीइंग दैट इंजीनियरिंग माइंड. सो फ्यूचर इज ब्राइट. डोंट बी गेट अपसेट. बी ट्रस्ट ऑन. ओनली स्टूडेंट शुड बी अंडरस्टैंड ऑन देयर स्किल डेवलपमेंट. और जो टीचर हमें पढ़ा रहे हैं, use that like industry training center and all that, need to focus on that. That's it.
Thank you so much, sir. Every parent, like my mother also, was very worried about me. But yes, she supported me and I made the right decision. So
Great.
thank you so much. And the last question of this panel discussion, I would like to ask Mr. Mukul Pande, sir, that what is the scope of for a graduated electrical engineer?
Well, to answer the scope, like I think Santosh sir already covered the scope, but the scope is wide, okay? Being in an electrical field, you can go to any other field. So you have an example right in front of you. I am working in software, but again, it all comes to the basics, okay? And even if you want to work in software, you need to now what happens is electrical engineers compete with computer science graduates, and I think like I would like to say that we do well than them in most of the industries because we are electrical engineers. Our basics are perfect, and we can easily adapt into software and other fields. So the scope is not only related to software; the scope is related to software. Then the scope is related to even in electrical itself, you can go to oil and gas, power sector. Anil sir already covered that, the wide range of fields which are already there. So the scope is really wide. And additionally, working in the software and AI field, what I would suggest is, along with electrical engineering, firstly, you should get all your electrical engineering basics related to power and control systems, machines, electrical machines, all the subjects that you have during the 4 years, you should be able to like even material science. If I'm not wrong, you must be having material science as well, right? If the syllabus has changed, I'm not aware, but you should get your basics and all the knowledge related to those subjects correct, and then you can apply that knowledge to any or other field. You can The scope is oil and gas, the scope is defense, the scope is aerospace, the scope is pharmaceuticals, you name it. Electrical engineer is a global entity. You can go anywhere and you can work anywhere. It's software also. And additionally, what I would suggest is start working on AI. Nowadays, there are very cheap tools available in the market. You have companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Nvidia, who are coming up with cheap AI tools wherein they provide you the functionality or opportunity where you can uh, give any query to it and it can give you, it can be related to anything. So I'll wind up quickly. Just compare it back to what happened in 2000 when there was a dot-com bubble and when the internet first came up. It's the same thing right now. AI is at that level. Initially, if you had to search anything, you went on Google, you typed it, and then you got a lot of results. Right now, AI is at the same level, but AI is more advanced because underlying AI, there are neural networks and machine learning algorithms which are getting developed at such a rapid pace that if you learn a technology today, within 2 months or within 6 months, that technology would get outdated. At that pace, the machine learning and AI is getting developed and it's outpacing everybody. So we have to keep in touch with AI. We have to adapt with AI. Even though you are working in electrical engineering, you want to work in electrical engineering, you must learn AI because consider it as an aid, not as a threat or competition. Consider it that using AI, you can give better and optimized solutions to any industry that you would be working in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few things here in chat for each and every one of you. In order for you to get introduced to AI, you should, there is one research paper that is attention is all you need. And if you go through that paper, you will realize that this paper was developed at Google. There was a project called Google Brains wherein they started. So that is the first GPT. All of you must be aware that there is Chat GPT. So GPT is generative pre-trained transformer. That is the first paper which had come up in 2016, and you should be proud that two Indians had only developed that paper. So even in AI field, Indians have only revolutionized that field. Starting the first GPT was developed by two Indians. One was Nikki Parmar, and another one was like it's there in the paper. So uh, now that is related to AI. Secondly, beneath AI, there is machine learning and there are machine learning algorithms. So there is a small book which is only 100 page. That is the 100-page machine learning book that will give you the basics of machine learning. You don't need to go into mathematical equations and formulas. That is from Andrew Burkow. If you go through it, you will understand that. And then nowadays, all other tools are available on internet. You can take subscription to any Chat GPT, Anthropic, Claude, whichever you want. It will give you solutions even in electrical engineering. So along with electrical engineering, it is always good that since AI is getting deeply integrated into our day-to-day lives, it's always good that you learn AI as well. That will help you. That will help you become a better engineer. So I'll put the details in chat, and everybody can just whoever are present here. The paper is available on internet. You can just go in and type it on Google, and you can get the PDF for that. And even the book is available. And to anyone who is present here, if you have any questions related to AI software, you can reach out to me anytime. I can provide the details. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. A perfect blend of software and electrical engineering. And you have shown that it is a great combination that we can work and without AI, it is the era of AI. But how can we evaluate ourselves by doing electrical engineering and converting that into AI? Sarthak sir also gave a great idea of that. So thank you so much. I guess no participant must be having any questions because we have got so many new learnings, new things, new experiences from all the four esteemed panelists. But still, if any participant or any parent is having any question, you may please put your question in the chat box. Yes, Sarthak sir has suggested MATLAB and AVL. So thank you so much, everyone. Any questions from participants? Okay. So, Munjay sir, should we move for the vote of thanks?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much. So, thank you so much, all the four panelists. It was really great meeting you all. And on the behalf of Department of Electrical Engineering, KKWIEER Institute of Engineering, Education and Research, Nasik, it's my privilege to propose the vote of I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our esteemed panelists, Mr. Anil Thete, Mr. Santosh Kale, Mr. Mukul Pande, Mr. Sarthak Pawar, for sharing their valuable experiences, insightful thoughts, expert guidance with all of us. Your presence has truly made this panel discussion very meaningful and inspiring. And every student has learned one or the other thing. I also learned many things, and we have got so many new personalities like which we can refer for our further career. So my sincere gratitude goes to our respected director, Dr. Professor K.N. Nandurkar sir, our head of department, Dr. R.K. Munje sir, Professor J.D. Patil sir, Professor Shinde sir, and all the faculty staff members of Electrical Engineering Department for their constant support in making this event a grand success. So thank you so much everyone for being a part of this wonderful session. Have a great day ahead. And with the permission of our respected director sir and head of department, I hereby declare this panel discussion as concluded. Thank you so much everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank
Thank you
you. It was
all.
a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thete
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, Mukulji, and
Harshita,
thank you,
maybe
sir.
next time when I come to India, I'll visit the college. This time, actually, Shinde sir had asked me, but unfortunately, I couldn't come for a session. But next time when I come, definitely we'll have a good
Yeah,
session, and I'll give good insights to all the students for electrical software and AI. We can have a good 1 or 2 sessions.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
Nice
sir.
to see
Thank
you
you
all.
very much.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.